Hi everybody, this is Alan Fine with Rudy Schreiner, who is the president and co-founder of AmaWaterways. We're here at USTOA at the annual conference in Los Angeles, and we're going to talk about AmaWaterways, what's coming up, and more on Insider Travel Report. Rudy, thanks for doing this again.
Thanks for having me again. Really have a great show here and good to be here.
Yeah, no, and our travel advisors are always interested in what's going on with AmaWaterways. So my first question, what's going on with AmaWaterways?
So we are finishing the season. It has been a wonderful season. We operated fairly full this year, and what's spectacular also this year is the whole Christmas season. Yeah, and it seems like the Christmas market for the future are absolutely bursting through the roof. There's so much demand. What's new we are building 4 more ships right now. We have 26 currently in our fleet, and we are adding 4 more in the next few years. There are going to be 2 ships on the Colombia River on the Magdalena River in Colombia.
Right.
So that is something brand new. I've been working on that project for the last 5 years. There's no infrastructure. That means
you're the first, so you got to build it.
We have to set up the ports also, the locations and so on. And we are building 2 ships. One will start operation in November 24, and the second one will start operation in June 25. There are going to be 30 cabins, 30 staterooms, all kind of suite size staterooms, so about 60 passengers. That's kind of the environment can take. Yeah, and it will start from Cartagena to Barranquilla, a 7-night cruise.
And your usual guest to crew ratio?
Yes, our usual guest to crew. I mean, we are building excursion boats for 20 passenger, 3 boats.
Oh, from there?
We are building them because they are...
control that?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Because also there are lots of cienagas. Cienagas is like in the lakes. Yeah, there's the itinerary is a mix of culture and wildlife or nature. You have 5, 6 World Heritage sites or events. Yeah, and
but there's no way to get to them unless you provide it.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Or it helps.
It helps, but there's no infrastructure for the docking places. You can access several places now by road. Yeah. So Mompox is one of the places which today is already very popular in Colombia. It's a charming town with small 5-star boutique hotels. Mompox, for some reason, is also Simon Bolivar considered it his hometown.
Really?
Yeah. And Mompox became big during the Spaniards when they moved all their gold from the Inca gold and so on via Cartagena to Europe. They stored it inland in Mompox so the pirates couldn't attack Cartagena.
Oh.
Yeah, because on the coast it was always dangerous. So there's a lot of history. It's a fantastic itinerary. We wanted to start it a little earlier, already in March, but then everything is a little delayed on the ship construction side as well as on the port development side. So we are in November 24. We are ready to go.
Are you still having fun with it, though? With all the difficulties, doesn't it make you happy?
But especially the difficulties make it interesting. Otherwise, if it would be just simple, everybody would do it. So I mean, sometimes, some days it seems like a bottomless barrel where I just put the money in. Yeah. But overall, I'm finishing that project no matter what it takes, and
but you are finding people are excited about it, so it makes you feel like you're doing it for a reason.
We have absolutely full support from the Colombian government. Yeah, they see this as a big promotion also for tourism for the whole country, and the excitement is great. Yeah, what's also happening right now? Edelweiss Airline has flights from Zurich non-stop to Cartagena, and also KLM flies non-stop to Cartagena.
Always music to your ears when there's lift.
Yeah, there's lift. So there's for some reason seems to be suddenly quite some interest also from Europe.
Do you think you raised some of the interest yourself by doing this?
we see a lot of marketing support now from all different areas. We get a lot of news coverage and so on.
But I assume you need a pioneer to begin this kind of growth, so you're one of them.
I mean, yes, but I'm always looking for new projects. Yeah, so new ideas in new ships, new ship designs. Yeah, I mean, one thing also what we did actually starting after COVID. Yeah, all our ships are now only a la carte dining. We got away with buffets and so on. I wanted to do it already before, but COVID then gave me the final reason and the final push to change the whole thing, and it has been exciting. It has been well received. I always said, when you go to a nice restaurant here locally, yeah, you don't get a buffet, you get a menu.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you get a menu. Yeah, and also, there's so much food waste on buffets in the morning, because when the last person comes in at 9 o'clock, it still has to be full. Yeah, and then so the last person picks a little thing, and then the whole thing goes somewhere mostly to waste. Yeah.
Yep. So thank you for that. That's the most in-depth. I've been waiting to hear more and more about the new river. Let's talk about new itineraries and budding itineraries. I know last time we spoke we talked about Egypt, but what else?
I mean, Egypt, we are building our second ship right now in Egypt, which will start in March of next year. But one thing about the ship also, you know, Egypt with the war, there's a little bit of a slowdown. Yeah, and hopefully, I mean, in 3-4 months, we'll slowly get over that. We are looking also right now at expanding our post-Egypt itinerary with Saudi Arabia. So Christian and I actually are going to be in Oman and Saudi Arabia over Christmas, New Year's to check out the destination. So that's something we are looking forward to.
Okay. Any other new destinations?
I mean, what we are doing now on the European side, we always had in the spring, March, April, we had tulip time cruises, Holland and Belgium. Right. And we started adding more and more also during the whole season. So this is also expanding the lower Danube down to Romania, Bulgaria. That is slowly coming back again. And it used, before the Ukrainian war, this used to be the biggest new destination. It slowed down at that time, but it's coming back very strongly. So that's a beautiful way to see the lower Danube, the former Eastern European countries and so on. It's a beautiful destination.
So we're here at USTOA where we talk about trends. And you're experiencing trends. What are you finding? For example, let's talk about 2023, 2024, and what are people even looking to 25?
So one thing we are doing, we looking at age groups. Yeah, we are working with Adventures by Disney, so we get families. We are working with Backroads, we get a different market there. We have 75 wine-themed cruises.
I know, yeah.
This is also one of our youngest age groups. We are in the 40s and 50s, most of those guests. Now we are looking at more diversified ethnic itineraries, so we do a lot with the African American market, and we see today already on pretty much every departure we see several African American guests on board. Yeah, so we have a very strong right now marketing presence. Yeah, focusing on that, on diversity. So there's a lot happening right now.
Your other half is really good at talking about the outreach to travel advisors, but in her stead, because she's busy right now going on a Christmas cruise, I heard, on her own ship. Christine.
I mean, she's hosting Virtuosa right now on their own. So
yeah. So but because she's not here, let's just ad lib about travel advisors who want to learn more. They should go to AmaWaterways, and is there a portal or something they can click on?
Yes, they can.
Oh, so the answer is yes. The answer is yes, and you'll find it easily. Yeah. Okay. Now, as we're wrapping up, do you have any words of wisdom about travel for our 126,000 travel advisors who are watching?
It seems the last couple of years people are spending more on travel than on other goods, like on luxury watches and whatever. Yeah, so there is 24 is looking so phenomenal. Yeah, 23 has been the best year we ever had. Yeah, and actually even 22 was better for us revenue-wise than 19. So things are wonderful. Yeah, things are absolutely wonderful.
Let me add some information. At a press conference here at USTOA, they talked about the fact that there was a bucket of money that was saved during COVID that everyone thought would be exhausted, and it doesn't seem to be exhausted. And one of the other theories is that travelers are redeciding what is discretionary and what's important, and travel is becoming more important and becoming non-discretionary. Do you have any comments on that?
Absolutely, yeah, and we see that left and right. Yeah, the forecast for 24, we are 30% above 23 at the same time. Yeah, so and even though we opened up already 25, and 25 looks phenomenal.
Yeah. No, I wanted to hear about 25.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, any surprises for 25?
25, we're adding another ship in Portugal. So we have currently 2 ships on the Douro. We're adding a 3rd ship there. And then the other things,
We keep ending the interview, but there's always more. There's always more. So we'll just say till the next time we talk.
Yes, till the next time. Thank you so much.
All right, and this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.